Guys, Greg and Mortis here with my Slash from the Stash movie review. This episode, I'm very excited to be bringing a film from Brain Damage. The movie will be released on October 6th, 2015, and it's a film called Honeyspider. As you can tell, I'll draw a little bit closer, representing the t-shirt, man, Honeyspider. Very good film. I cannot recommend this film enough. Basic plot of Honeyspider. It's 1989, and we're following the character of Jackie Blue, played by Mariah Brown. And basically, she's 21 years old. It's her birthday. It's Halloween night. And Jackie's in college. She's going to work, which is at a theater that she works at. And she's got a lot of pressures building up on her. She's trying to make really good grades because she doesn't want to get kicked out of college. So she's got that pressure. Also, her mom and dad, we find out in the film in a certain scene where they are separated. So she's got the pressures of kind of, having a mom one direction, dad another. And then on top of that, she's feeling kind of strange. And you find out in the film why she's feeling strange. She's fixing to turn, I believe, 21 in the film. And that's your basic plot, is we're following the character Jackie Blue on Halloween night. And it's really cool setup. I love the intro of this film. The film was written and produced by Kenny Caperton, who is from the Myers House, NC, which is a really cool thing in itself, is that Kenny actually had a home built just like the original Michael Myers house from 1978 Halloween, and he lives in it. So you already know Kenny's a huge horror fan. And then it's directed by Josh Hasty, who owns a company called Paramount Scope. And recently, Josh has just finished up a documentary he's doing with Rob Zombie's new film 31. So Josh has got some cool stuff in the burners as well. But there again, Jackie Blue. This whole movie is basically all about her. We do have characters in it. One of her best friends, played by Samantha Mills, who Samantha is a really good actress. She done a really good job in this one as well. And then we have a character in the film called Professor Lynch, and a creepy little dude. That's the least I'll say about that. But anyways, we just follow her, man. I think the intro of this film set the mood. It's kind of a throwback 70s, 80s style with the way they set it up. Some cool action sequence going on. Kind of gives you the feel of an old 70s, 80s style film, so they done that really well. And then from there, after the intro, we've got a kind of a slow burn movie, maybe in the minds of Ty West or something. Not trying to compare movies or anything, but it does have a slow burn. But that slow burn allows us, the viewer, to learn a lot about who Jackie Blue is and what she's going through. And it's some really cool scenes in there. It's not something that I felt like was a yawner. It's not something that I felt you'll be bored in, but it's just building a character. And then after that, when you get into the last part of this film, then it turns twisted and wicked and balls to the walls with some blood, some different things going on. Even some scenes that was shot in black and white that is really creepy and really trippy in this film. So I really enjoyed that. The film is only 76 minutes long. I wish this thing was, closer to an hour and 40, maybe even 2 hours. I would have enjoyed it. It's really cool. So the things about it, the intro is really good. I think one of the major points of this film that I really want fans to understand is the musical score. I thought was outstanding. I'm a big music guy when it comes to movies. I like movies that have music that sets the pace, and this one done a really good job, man. I thought the score throughout this whole film is really stellar, man. Great bang up job from that. The effects I thought were really good. This film was made, I believe, under $30,000. So it's a really, really low budgeted independent film, but it doesn't feel that way. There again, the music and the effects. There's some gore scenes in it that, for what it was, I thought was done really well. There's some blood, there's some kills in it that I think fans will enjoy. I think it'll be something that appeals to everyone. On top of that, the ending is just one of those films that leaves you to be able to put your interpretation in it. Now, with that, there will be some people that that may throw you off a little bit. But for me, I thought I enjoyed that. I thought it left it to where I can imagine what had happened. And in the middle of this film, where Jackie Blue, as I mentioned, she works at a theater, and we follow her along the story to her job. And it's basically, like I said, on Halloween night. And as she's at work, they're having a horror-thon, and we get to see a movie in a movie. Now, with that, what I'm talking about is while we're watching Jackie Blue, we get to see some scenes that are pretty hilarious at some points. One being a fellow by the name of Gabe, who plays the Stay Puft in the movie. But there's some characters that goes into the theater, so we get to see that. And there's some shenanigans going on in the theater while the movie's playing, of course. But the movie that's playing in the theater is called The Sleepover Slaughterhouse 3, which I thought was an amazing little piece that Kenny Caperton and Josh Hasty put in the film, Josh Hasty. And it was really cool because it's a slasher film. You got these 4 girls that are playing Ouija board and different things, and then a slasher killer comes in and starts murdering them, and there's boobies and there's all kinds of blood going on. Well, while that's happening, then some real kills start taking place in the actual Honeyspider movie. And it kind of has a pace like that, and I loved that they added that in. And just that movie inside the movie was done outstanding. I would personally love to see a Sleepover Slaughterhouse 3 movie, man, full length. That would be awesome. I don't know if that'll ever happen. If it doesn't, I've got it in Honeyspider, man, just enough of it. But really good. I thought the acting overall throughout the movie was really good. One thing else that I liked about it was the set pieces, the atmosphere. The atmosphere, you feel it's Halloween with the coldness, the leaves, the pieces that are put in this. There's a lot of Halloween masks, vintage. There's a lot of pumpkins and different things going on. So you know when you're watching this, you're watching a Halloween style film, and I loved that as well. So great job with that. So I think for fans that are looking for films to watch during the Halloween season, I think Honeyspider is right up your alley. This one, I always watch horror films throughout the year, but especially during the Halloween season, I always try to do like a 31 day of Halloween. And I've got certain movies that I watch every year. This one, Honeyspider, is added to the list. It has made that list that every year I will be watching this film on Halloween. And I feel a lot of you fans will do it as well. I think you honestly will. Other than the musical score, the atmosphere is shot supposedly in 1989. I thought they'd done a real good job to make sure they kept that look, so you don't have anything kind of interfere and making it look like it's not that year. So they've done a good job with that as well. But there again, Mariah Brown, who played Jackie Blue, I thought done a really good job. Her very first acting job, and she done a bang-up, stellar job. And I hope if Mariah is watching this one, Mariah, I hope you will do some more films, because I think you got something there, girl. I think you need to pursue it even further. Of course, Samantha Mills and the others in this film, I thought they done a really good job. So definitely highly recommend it. Brain Damage release. It is Honeyspider. It releases on October 6th, 2015. It's already available via VOD, which is video on demand. So like your Comcast and different avenues, you can already watch this film via that avenue if you don't want to wait until it comes out, or if you want to check it out first before you decide to purchase, you can do that. But I think you will definitely want to purchase this one. Very excited. There again, worldwide release via Brain Damage. So really excited. Honeyspider, get your hands on it. I can't recommend it enough. Musical score, atmosphere, everything that you want in a horror movie, it's here. If you don't like slow burn movies, may not quite be the movie for you. But if you love horror and you love atmosphere and Halloween season, this is definitely the movie for you. One other little tiny snidbit. There is, to me, some audio issue with this. It's not one of those that's going to take you out of the film or that it's so blaring that it's distracting. But is something that's there, so I do have to mention that. There again, shoestring budget, it gets a little pass for me. I can overlook it. I've watched this movie twice. I had the honor of back in November 1st, 2014, when the writer Kenny Caperton was doing his film circuit with it. They showed it at a drive-in theater, and I was able to go see it then. And on a big screen, oh my God, dude, it was out of this world. But now to have it on DVD, it's just amazing, man. Cannot wait. This film also comes with 2 full-length commentaries, one by director Josh Hasty, and then you have a full-length commentary with the writer, Kenny Caperton, along with Gabe, who plays Stay Puff in it. It's really entertaining commentary. So kudos for the bonus feature on it. So definitely get it. Get your hands on it. Honeyspider, October 6th, 2015. It's Halloween time. Get your hands on it. Really cool, creepy film, and hope to see more from Kenny Caperton and Josh Hasty and Mariah Brown and the whole crew. So keep your fingers crossed. Honeyspider, get your hands on it. So for me, Gregor Mortis, for my Slash from the Stash movie review, Honeyspider, get your hands on it. Till next time, I'll see you on the flip side. Peace!